I've received so many kind comments lately about how much you're enjoying the topics, the shots, the narration, and the calm pacing of my videos. And I'm truly grateful for every word. But the truth is, ideas and stories don't always come easily. Some days I sit for hours, staring at a blank page, stuck, unsure of what to create next or how to put together the story I have in mind. So, over time, I've built a process that helps me navigate these creative blocks. From finding video ideas and music inspiration to scripting and organizing my content plan. And since many of you wanted to know how I plan and script my YouTube videos, I hope this one gives you some ideas, especially if you're just getting started. Getting ideas is probably the hardest part, especially when you want to make meaningful content consistently. So here are a few ways I get inspired. YouTube is one of my biggest sources of inspiration. When I come across a video that deeply resonates, it often sparks an idea for me to create my own version of the topic. I follow creators in the niches like filmmaking, lifestyle, minimalism, and personal growth, and watching their content helps me stay inspired both as a viewer and a creator. So, a great way to get ideas is by following creators in your niche and observing what's working for them. You don't always need to reinvent the wheel. Even if a topic has been done before, your unique experiences and perspectives can give it a totally fresh angle and meaning. Many of my video ideas come straight from real life. The phase I'm in, habits that are helping me, or moments of reflection I'm having. Sometimes it's a quiet, peaceful day, the ordinary moments that spark a thought. Other times, it's looking back and realizing how far I've come. That's how my videos like Following Your Dreams, Why You Need Hobbies, or 30 Lessons I Learned by 30 came to life, inspired from what I was truly living and learning. If you're already creating content, one of the smartest places to look for ideas is right inside your YouTube studio. The Trends and Inspiration tabs under the Analytics section help me discover what people are searching for in my niche and even suggest AI-generated ideas personalized for my channel. And once your channel starts growing, the Audience tab becomes incredibly useful, showing you the channels and videos your viewers are watching. It's a great way to spot patterns and uncover fresh content ideas. Another good source to get ideas is from tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy. I have the vidIQ Chrome extension that offers daily ideas that are personalized to my niche. Moreover, once I have a rough idea about my topic, I use tools like TubeBuddy and its Keyword Explorer feature to check the score for a keyword, see the top ranking results, and refine my title accordingly. Lastly, some of my video ideas come from you guys. Videos like this one, or how I shoot and edit my videos, or my home tour are all born from your comments. The hardest part about finding ideas is understanding what your audience would like to watch, So if a suggestion is coming straight from your viewers, it's probably one of the best ideas to work on. Having a running content list is essential to create consistently and avoid the dreaded "what should I make next" question. I use ClickUp to manage my content calendar. Its board view helps me organize ideas by stages, from raw concepts to finalized topics. It also lets me track every phase of scripting. While earlier I used to write my scripts here directly, I now prefer Google Docs, which I'll talk about shortly. Moreover, for random, spontaneous ideas, I use the Notes app on my phone to jot them anywhere and anytime I get them. And I've also been exploring Notion recently to streamline my overall content workflow. But honestly, you don't have to use these tools. A simple Word or Google Doc or even your Notes app is good enough to maintain a content list. Once I've settled on an idea, the next step is shaping it into a story. This is where scripting begins, turning loose thoughts into a clear, structured video that looks meaningful and relatable to your audience. Deciding on the topic is a good start, but understanding the angle is what shapes the story. For example, if I'm doing a video on minimalism, do I want to focus on actionable habits like no duplicates and one in, one out rule? Or do I want to talk about mindset shifts like avoiding impulse buying and social comparison? Clarifying this early on gives the video a direction and helps the audience know what to expect. Once I have my story angle, I build a rough structure. If it's a list-based video like 5 micro habits, I break it into points. But if it's a routine or life experience video, I list down the parts or stages I want to talk about. This creates a natural flow that's easy to follow and keeps the viewers engaged from start to end. Then comes the rough draft. Here I start writing anything and everything I have in mind on this topic. Since this is a rough draft, I don't try to make it look perfect. Just let the ideas flow without overanalyzing. It's more about getting everything out of my head and onto the page. Finally, I edit the script and polish it, cutting out what feels repetitive, refining sections, and adding personal stories to make it more engaging. I also try to maintain a consistent tone and style of writing so that my viewers always feel at home. For writing my script, I keep it simple with Google Docs. I tried working on other more sophisticated tools like ClickUp, but came back to Google Docs because it works offline, syncs across all my devices, helping me write anywhere, anytime, and on any of my devices. Now, this is the part where we add life to our videos with music. Even if your shots aren't perfect or your script is loose, the right music can carry the emotion and make your story resonate. And by this stage of planning, I usually know the kind of vibe I'm going for. Now, earlier, I would spend hours searching for the perfect track, only to settle for something that almost worked. But not anymore, thanks to MusicBed. MusicBed is a music licensing platform that has a huge collection of most authentic songs from real artists. They have over 60,000 curated songs, and their filters from genre and mood to instrument and vocal type make finding the perfect track surprisingly easy. Say I want something with piano as the main instrument, I'll get thousands of tracks with different moods. What makes MusicBed unique is their AI-powered search by song feature, which I absolutely love. Let's say I am inspired by a popular artist or song that I can't use because of copyright issues. I simply search for it here and MusicBed pulls up an entire list of similar music within seconds. Isn't that impressive? Honestly, some of my video concepts start with a song that I might have been listening to for a while. So at times, the music sets the tone and the story and visuals follow. That's how powerful the right music can be. If you are a creator looking for better soundtracks, you can try MusicBed with a 14-day free trial using my link below. And if you like the music I use in my videos, you can check out my own MusicBed playlist featured on their website. I'll leave all the links in the description box. For the final stage of planning, I decide the kind of visuals I want for different sections of the script. In a previous video, I discussed the types of shots I usually go for and how I decide the sequence of various shots to create a cohesive scene. So you can check out that video after this one. Again, I'll leave a link to it in the description. And if you want a more detailed video on how I come up with different creative shots, then let me know and I'll plan one soon. So this was my planning process. The pre-production stage of a video that takes place even before picking up the camera. And if you're new here, I also shared my production and post-production process earlier, basically taking you behind the scenes on how I shoot and edit my YouTube videos. However, there's more to YouTube than that. There's thumbnail design, crafting click-worthy titles, writing descriptions, choosing tags, upload process and settings, and more. A whole ecosystem that brings a video to life. So if you're interested in that or have any other questions, I'll see you in the comment section. To conclude, every creator you see or admire once sat exactly where you are right now, with a blank page, a spark of an idea, and a heart full of self-doubt. So if you're someone who's been wanting to start your own channel, I hope this video gave you some ideas and inspiration. If it did, I'd highly appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.